Good Saturday morning, everybody. It's time for Story Time with Mr. Adam, and this is one of my absolute favorite times of the year. We've gotten into some cooler weather, and fall is in the air, and so I have 3 books that I want to read today. None of them are very long, but we're talking about fall, and we're talking about one of my favorite holidays, the holiday of Thanksgiving, also coming up this week. So 3 books that kind of have to deal with Thanksgiving and fall and this time of year. And so the first one says, God bless our fall. God bless our fall. The trees are dressed in gold and red. Their colors seem to call. God decorates what he creates, we say. God bless our fall. Let's cuddle up around the fire and warm our little feet. The cider's hot and hits the spot. The s'mores are gooey sweet. Dad takes me to the pumpkin patch. We found the biggest one. Next we'll carve a silly face. The fun has just begun. My mama holds me cozy close. The hayride has begun. God made this night so clear and bright. God, thank you for this fun. We gather round to bless the food, the table spread with treats. It smells so good, I knew it would. My tummy growls, let's eat. I help my mama when she bakes. She even lets me stir. But from the start, the greatest part is just to be with her. Let's take a break, my daddy says. We've worked so hard all day. When he's nearby, I jump sky high, 'cause Daddy loves to play. From crunchy leaves to Mama's squeeze to pumpkins big and small, we thank him for all this and more and say, God bless our fall. God bless our fall. Don't you love this time of year? Have you seen the leaves on some of the trees begin to change color, and you can just feel a little different coolness in the air in the morning and at night. And maybe you get to wear long sleeves, which Mr. Adam loves to do. Just wear long sleeves and sweatshirts and hoodies. I love all of that. But this week in particular is a special week because this is a week where we celebrate Thanksgiving. Young people, Thanksgiving, though food is important, is not all about food. It's about taking time to be with family. It's about taking time to ultimately show our gratitude, our thanks to God for all that he provides. And so here's a little book called It's Harvest Time. Harvest time comes again in the fall, right around this time when we celebrate Thanksgiving. Hooray! It's harvest time, I cheer. My favorite time of year is here. Decorations are out to spread the word. Fall has arrived, if you've not heard. Hey everybody, come look at me. To the fields we go, I shout with glee. Toot toot goes the tractor as we bounce along to the hum of the motor, a sweet harvest song. See that the Lord is good. Psalms 34 verse 8. When it was still spring, we planted some seeds. We hoed and watered and pulled up the weeds. Plip plop, plip plop went the seeds as they fell. Would anything grow? Well, only time would tell. Then we made a straw friend to watch over our rows. We needed his help to scare away crows. Through the long summer days and into the fall, our scarecrow worked hard, and our plants grew tall. There is a time for everything, a time to plant and a time to harvest. Ecclesiastes 3, verses 1 and 2. Now we can pick what we planted with care. Every veggie and fruit, there's so much to share. Thump, thump, go our fingers as we give each a test to see if it's ripe, because that's when it's best. Look at the trees. They are leafy and tall and so full of apples, I can't reach them all. Swish, swish, go the branches with fruit round and red. A beautiful crop is what Grandpa said. Apples for eating are crunchy and sweet, but most we will use for our favorite fall treat. Squeak, creak is the sound as the apples go in, and out flows the cider apart from the skin. The cider is ready, it took all day to make. Let's all try a taste, and let's all take a break. Rock, Rock, slurp, slurp. It feels good to rest. Rocking with Grandpa is surely the best. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Psalm 118, verse 24. Every day of this season we'll enjoy what we see. All the beauty God made for you and for me. We'll rake all the leaves and pile them up high, enough for a mountain that reaches the sky. Come, let us tell of the Lord's greatness. Let us exalt his name together. Psalm 34, verse 3. We'll gather together when the crops are all in. The harvest is over. Let the celebrations begin. There's a party at church. Lots to eat and do. Fun games and prizes and caramel apples too. Then we'll host a big meal for the people we love and rejoice in the blessings that come from above. Click, tink, go the forks as I set every place. Yummy smells from the kitchen bring a smile to my face. We'll give thanks for our food on Thanksgiving Day as we celebrate the harvest in this special way. I give you thanks, O Lord, with all my heart. Psalm 138, verse 1. I almost forgot. Mom made pumpkin pie. I'll have mine with whipped cream that's heaped up high. Don't you love pumpkin pie? Well, we need to be thankful to God for all that he does and for everything that he gives us. And so that brings me to my final book for story time today, called My Basket of Blessings. Many reasons to thank God. My basket filled with blessings, these gifts from God above, surround me with his goodness and show me signs of love. There are apples in my basket. An apple red and juicy that hangs up on a tree will never match the sweetness of God's love for me. There's a pumpkin pie in my basket. The pumpkin pie is baking and spices fill the air. My nose helps me remember God's gifts are everywhere. There's a kitten in my basket. The kitty in my basket, whom I love very much, reminds me of God's caring and of his gentle touch. There's a scarecrow in my basket. I see that silly scarecrow stuffed full of dry old hay. I think of God who made me and thank him every day. There's a squirrel in my basket. The squirrel scampers quickly. He knows just what to do. His chatter now reminds me to share God's love with you. There's a bear in my basket. The tired bear who's headed into a cave so deep reminds me that God's with me at night when I'm asleep. My basket overflows now with blessings from above. These precious gifts around me remind me of God's love. We all have so many blessings in our basket, don't we? If we look around and we really think about everything that God has done and everything that God provides us, well, we should be so filled with thanksgiving. I want you this week, as you think about Thanksgiving and you think about eating and spending time with those you love, I want you to look around you, young people, and I want you to thank God most of all for every good thing that you enjoy in this life, because every good thing that you enjoy comes down from above, from God. And so this week is a time to be thankful, and I want you to be thankful and look around and thank him for everything that he does. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. I hope you have a wonderful week, and Lord willing, I'll be back next time with a story for you, okay? Be good, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.